All right. I just did a video on my thoughts on bugging out and loadouts and all that, my philosophy on the realism and the realistic points of view of bugging out and your gear. Okay? But this one here is going to be explaining what's in my gear. Um that's the get home bag. Everybody knows by now. Okay, that's going to have my self rescue tool. It has my uh, camp axe and my uh, K-bar BK2 knife in there. It has my emergency heavy duty insulated blanket in there. It has my goggles and my respirator in there. It has my knee pads, okay, in on there. Okay, it has a 1 quart canteen with nesting cup, metal nesting cup, and metal canteen on the side. Okay, it has my Leatherman 300 on there. It has my light medical kit in there. It has my fire starting stuff in there. Okay, um, probably a few other things in there that I haven't mentioned, but that's my get home bag. All right. This is my range bag. This is not my tactical. This is not my go to fight somebody bag. I mean, vest. This is my tactical. I'm sorry. This is my range vest, not my tactical vest. And the reason I have this is so I can wear this to the range when I go shooting and not have to put my rifle magazines and my handgun magazine on the table while I shoot. I could have it all on me, so I don't have to feel like I'm gonna knock something off the table or have to reach down to the table to get an extra magazine clip. I have it all on me that I can just pull out of the pockets and go shooting with. And by the time everything's empty out of these pouches, I know that I need to reload my magazines or just go home because I'm not going to shoot more than probably what I have on my vest. I have one, two, three, and the fourth mag is in the gun. They're all 30 round magazines, so that's quite a bit of rounds. I mean, I'm not like if this, that may not seem like a lot if you're intending to go fight a battle. No, it's not. But I'm not intending to go fight a battle ever. Okay, that's not my intention. My intention is to protect myself and the people around me and get away from the situation, not involve myself in a continuous gunfight. Now, if that day ever does come, that day has to be one of those days where our military has been defeated, our government has been defeated, okay, and we are the last line of defense. Okay, if that day comes, yes, carry as much ammunition as you can, carry the best plate carrier that you can, protect yourself, protect people around you, carry as much ammunition as you can, carry as much food as you can, and carry the best first aid kit you can. And that's all I can tell you. Get a ballistic helmet, plate carrier, and as much ammo you can carry. And but realistically, okay, that's not what this is for. Okay, what this is for is um, every American should have a rifle and a sidearm, bare minimum. Every adult American should have a rifle and a sidearm. Okay, because that is the constitutional right the forefathers of this country provided for us to be able so that we can defend ourselves, protect our home, and ultimately, at the end of the day, if we had to, defend our country. Okay? So, That is why I have that. And also, push come to shove, if I were, for some reason, to be put out of my house because of a natural disaster or a terrorist attack or because of financial reasons, and I had to go live in the wilderness, if I had to pack all my stuff that I can carry or pack into my car and leave and go live in the wilderness, for several months, then I would have a way to hunt for food and protect myself in the wilderness. Okay? Or if for some reason, God forbid, the liberals and the lunatics win their argument and they totally defund the police and I have no security and that's all I can rely on for security, then that's all I can rely on for security. Because, you have to defend your home. You can't let people come to your house, break your windows, break your door down, come, taking whatever they want to take, or even burning your house down. Because once they throw a Molotov cocktail into your house and burn your house down, that's it. You got to grab all this stuff right here and bug out. And you'll be homeless for a while. Okay? Until, of course, you get relocated you become an official refugee at that point. And you have to either be relocated by your government or another government. Okay? But initially, you have to have something to protect yourself with. Okay? And if you don't agree with that, ask the people that went through Katrina. Ask the people who went through 9/11. Ask the people who went through all other kind of disasters where they lost their homes and they were put out on the street, even for temporarily. Initially, you feel naked and afraid without some kind of protection for yourself. Okay? And this stuff here, you don't have to strap it on, you don't have to wear it, you don't have to be gun ho about it. You could have all this in a gun case or whatever and walk and leave your home. And, you know, you don't have to wear all this stuff. You could have it on you in gun cases and bags and stuff very discreetly until the initial threat is over with and you are able to get some help being relocated or this and that. If not, if you're unable to get help and be relocated, then guess what? You probably are in a very high situation where it's a SHFT situation and you need to now break this out and wear it for your own protection and for your own survival. Okay? So that everybody knows, there's a video on that bag. That is my day hike bag. I recently wore that on a hike in the Smoky Mountains. And that little bag there wore me out. I mean, I'm sorry, but there's a liter of water in there and a cook set and all that. I didn't use any of the stuff that was in there, but I just carried it on my back to see how it felt. And I tell you, I broke out in a sweat carrying that bag. So if you're not in practice carrying this stuff, if you're gonna do stuff like this, prepare yourself. You better prepare yourself by training and physically conditioning yourself to be able to carry all this stuff. And that right there is my camping bag. That of course it's gonna have my shelter, my bedding, my hammock, my large camp tent knife. It's got a pot in there that I would fill up with dry goods and food. And there's a folding saw in there, a little paring knife in there, and a fire starting kit, and the usual camping stuff is in there. And in there, I decided to put my Moro knife because this one here doesn't have a actual fixed blade. I was going to carry the Camp 10 rolled up into this blanket, but I decided not to. It looks too threatening for a day hike bag. So I decided to roll up inside the blanket that Moron knife that I bought. It's small enough where it doesn't show through the rolled up blanket, but it's in there. I could use that for food prep. I could use that for carving wood, for whatever emergencies that I needed used a knife for. But yeah, that's my whole system right here. Okay, minus the extra food and water that I would add to this, and change of clothes. Like I said, all of this goes, not the vest and the rifle and the gun, but the three backpacks. Once I get myself together at home, all go into one big duffel bag, and then I would carry the food. I would add the food, the clothes, and all that stuff as well. Okay. All righty. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna show you some pictures and videos of my little day adventure with that bag. And like I said, take every opportunity when you go for a walk in the park, walk around your neighborhood, hike through the woods. Whenever you go outdoors, take the opportunity to look at it as a training or conditioning scenario where you are conditioning your body and your mind to carry some of this stuff. Okay, so create a practice backpack. I don't care, or whatever. Just grab one of your backpacks, strap it on, walk through the woods. I know you're gonna say, "Oh, everybody else is walking in the park, and they're dressed in their tank tops and their shorts and stuff, and I'm gonna look like a goof walking through the park with a big backpack on and this and that." But hey, it's a free country. Do what you do. Do what makes you feel like you're doing something for yourself. And if you're carrying that backpack through the park to get conditioned carrying backpacks, so be it. Not all of us live near a hiking trail where we can go daily and strap on a backpack and go backpacking. A lot of us live in the city. A lot of us live near in the congested areas in the county, and all we have are possibly just a regular park, that we can go walk in, or all we might have is just a way to walk around the block. You know, put something on your back, walk in that heat, walk in that sun, and I guarantee you, it'll be a rude awakening if you're not used to doing it. Yes, it will. It'll give you a rude awakening that you need to definitely work on getting conditioned. Because if you're not used to doing it, it'll wear you out. All right. Thanks for watching, folks.
Videoing. Keep going. Keep going.